Make Your Move is not one of my favorite games, but it has been in active rotation since 1989 and still gives away solid prizes. Place the correct prize under the price and you win 3 prizes of 2, 3, and 4 digits. As I continue to review every pricing game in the US version of The Price is Right, here we go with 5 fun facts about Make Your Move. Number 5. Lighting up the colors. For the first 5 years of the game's existence, when the contestants made their guess, the numbers would light up and only after a win would they be lit up in an outline signifying a win. However, this was confusing for many contestants who thought they won, thus the practice was stopped in 1994 and the numbers remained dimmed until the contestant won. Subtle, but necessary to keep the game as understandable as possible. Number 4. It was occasionally played for cars. Until 1996, the game would be played for 4-digit cars. Of course, by the mid-1990s, the idea of any car in 4 digits would become nothing but fantasy. Thus, the practice was stopped when cars permanently entered the 5-digit world. Number 3. There are only 6 possible combinations. It may seem like there are countless combinations to play Make Your Move, but in reality, there are only 6 ways the game can be played. Thus, if you play the game without taking into account any knowledge of the product, the game has a 1 in 6 chance of winning. The odds go up if you are able to deduce a close enough guess of the prizes in question. So having said that, Number 2. The game has a 42% win percentage. Make Your Move is not one of the most won games on the show with an estimated 42% win percentage. Again, this is not my favorite game by any stretch. How do you feel about Make Your Move still in rotation? Let me know in the comments. And the number 1 fun fact about Make Your Move, the game was pulled and confusingly revamped. Very shortly after the game's debut in 1989, it was removed for the remainder of the season. When the game came back in October of 1990, there were 2 separate 3-digit prizes, which meant that one of the digits would overlap. This was extremely confusing, and the 2, 3, and 4-digit prices were almost immediately returned as normal. No one exactly knows why any of this was necessary, but luckily we were able to get the game back to its original format before these atrocious changes became permanent. And for my next review, we're going to close out the 1980s with another game I don't particularly love, but you'll get a good review for the price of, well, it's YouTube, for the price of nothing.